Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you will ever make. And what most buyers don't realize is that the biggest mistakes usually aren't the obvious ones. They're the things you didn't notice. And I've seen it happen time and time again. Buyers fall in love with the house, move forward, and then after closing, realize there were warning signs they completely missed. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the biggest red flags you should watch out for when buying a home in today's market so you can protect yourself and make a smart decision. Let's dive in. Let's start with one of the biggest, foundation issues. Now, this doesn't mean every crack you see is a deal breaker. Homes do settle over time, but there's a huge difference between normal settling and structural problems. Things like large cracks in the walls, uneven floors, doors that won't close properly, those can be signs of something more serious. And the reason this matters is because foundation repairs can be extremely expensive. So if you see anything questionable, don't guess. Get a professional's opinion during your inspection period. Next is the roof. This is another big one, especially here in Florida. If a roof is older or near the end of its life, you're not just looking at a future repair. You could also be dealing with insurance challenges as well. Some insurance companies won't even cover older roofs, or your premiums could be through the roof. So always find out how old is the roof, when was it last replaced, and also what condition is it in. Water damage is something you never want to ignore. Look for stains on the ceilings, soft spots in the flooring, or even a musty smell when you walk in. Because water problems, they don't just stay where they start, they spread. And if mold is involved, now you're dealing with potential health issues and concerns. Plus the remediation cost. This is one of those things where a small issue today can turn into a big problem later. Here's one a lot of buyers tend to overlook, and that's general maintenance. If a home shows signs of neglect, like broken fixtures, chipped paint, overgrown landscaping, that tells a story. And usually that story is, if the small things weren't taken care of, what about the big things? This doesn't mean you walk away, but it does mean you need to look a lot deeper. The next red flag, if a home has been sitting on the market longer than others around it, you want to ask why. Is it overpriced? Is there something wrong with it? Have other buyers already passed on it? Sometimes it is just pricing, but sometimes there's a bigger reason people aren't moving forward. So don't ignore that. Investigate it. Now, not all red flags are inside the home. Some are about location and layout. Backing up to a busy road, near commercial buildings, or having a layout that just doesn't flow well. These things might not bother you right now, but they can absolutely affect resale value later. And that's something buyers don't always think about in the moment. And the last red flag, seller behavior. If a seller is unwilling to negotiate, refuses to address obvious issues, or isn't transparent about the property, that's a huge red flag. It doesn't automatically kill the deal, but it does mean you need to be a lot more cautious and protect yourself. At the end of the day, no home is perfect. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. If you can spot these red flags early, you can make a smart decision and avoid expensive surprises later. If you're buying a home and want help evaluating properties before you move forward, send me a message and I'll gladly help you navigate the home buying process the right way. If this video helped at all, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. What are some red flags you look for when buying a home? See you guys in the next video.